Everybody, wait for applause. Okay. Hi, I'm Jess, and this show is called Roll the Chair. No, it's called Roll the Dice. And I'm going to bring up the team Roll the Dice to introduce themselves to you. Team, come on out. I'm Jess.
Cassie.
I'm Dave.
I'm Alfred.
Tracy.
Cool. So what is Roll the Dice? Roll the Dice is a wonderful short form improv team. Short form improv is stuff you may have seen in the past with shows that have been on television that started in the UK and then came to the US. Never mind. But short form improv is what we do. And it consists of a lot of fun games that we're going to play for your amusement and our own because we can't hear you, but we can hear ourselves. So to get us started, what we're going to do is roll a die, hence the name. But first, I should have tested this a moment ago. Let's see here. Yes, good. I had the right display on. Excellent. So this is our die roller. We got the stage being cleared so you can see it. We have a 20-sided die, and we have a chart here that has a 20-sided die chart, and then a couple of others. You'll start to see how that works in a moment, but let's just roll this die and see what game we're going to start with. 8. We are going to start with first line, last line, and this is for all of us to play. From the audience, type into the chat a short line of something you may have heard, something you might have said, something someone texted to you, but short, like 6 words-ish. Go ahead and put those in the chat. And what we'll do is I will put my face back on the screen. Hi. And everybody else is going to come back on for the moment. And what's going to happen is we're going to take that line that we get from you, and we're going to start a scene with that line. The scene will go very briefly until somebody says freeze, tag out Tracy, and then they will replace Tracy and say whatever the last line was of that previous scene, starting a whole other unrelated scene using that new line. So we're going to try and leave gaps for each other to do that because that's kind of the whole goal. But what happens is we're going to circle all the way back to that first line like magic. It's going to work. I'm saying this as much for myself as for you. So let's see what we have in the chat. Why am I not seeing the chat? That's interesting. Huh. Hold on. Let me mute myself for a brief second.
Where did you go, chat? What are you hiding? Are you shy and bashful?
Oh,
Please come out, chat.
Please, come on. It's
Chat,
okay.
do you want a treat?
Hey.
Want a
We'll
treat,
take care
Chat?
of you.
Want a treat?
The chat
Want a
is
treat?
showing now.
Oh,
I don't know why it didn't
yay.
before. Okay, so we have welcome to Rapture. Welcome to Rapture. So we'll have 2 people up to do our scene and 3 people down. Welcome to Rapture. I'm here to seat you so that you can peruse our menu and pick yourself a nice appetizer and a nice beverage.
I've really been looking forward to this. You could say I've been extra good, and so this is my special treat.
Yes, you do have to be good in order to get a reservation at Rapture. So have you looked at the menu yet, or are you just talking to me?
Well, I've actually been studying the menu for some time. I don't consider myself an expert, but have been really looking forward to trying your soup of the day.
You've been studying the menu and you've chosen the soup of the day.
Yes, that's correct.
A soup you don't even know about.
That's right.
The soup today.
Tag out Jess. A soup that you don't even know about? There's lots and lots of cans out here. I just can't make a decision.
I'm just tired of the same old thing, you know? It's
In the aisle, I thought I would be inspired. I thought I'd be inspired by one of these things. And what's this? Minestrone? No, no, no. Clam chowder? No, 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 no. I see nothing that I'm really interested in.
if I have chicken noodle one more time, I'm gonna scream.
It's a staple, really, and it's
Tagging out, Tracy. If I have chicken noodle one more time, I'm gonna scream.
Well, go ahead and scream then. My gosh, if I gotta go to school one more day, is that all I hear from you?
Mom, can you stop? Can you just stop? Can you put something in my lunch that's not chicken noodle? I already hate going to school. Now, chicken noodle every day, Mom, come on.
I'm teaching you how to negotiate. Who has the best
Tag
lunch?
out. Dave. I'm teaching you how to negotiate. So first, you have to want to win. Okay. That is what you have to do. You have to want to win everything, not just a game, not just a competition, but everything.
Okay, so win everything.
Win everything. But if you lose, you have to lose in a way that makes you win.
Okay, win everything and win even when losing.
Yes.
Sounds really, really complicated.
Hey, Cassie. I'm sorry, Professor, but that's really, really complicated.
You know, you have to take the test again.
Can you tell me the answers this time?
Yes.
Now we're on the same page.
Yes. I will tell you all of the answers.
I
But
will. Oh,
you have to pay me.
well, I was just getting to that. I'm just going to leave this briefcase on your desk. There's an apple in it.
Tag out Alfred. I'm going to leave this briefcase on your desk. There's an apple in it. If you choose to take this mission, well, you have to eat the apple and do all your own stunts.
What if I'm really hungry and want an apple?
Well, like we've discussed before, stunt first, apple later. It's really,
Am I beholden to do the stunts if I eat the apple? Like, is it a contract?
We don't like to use that word here in Hades, but yeah, it's a contract.
I'm gonna have to talk to my mother, Ceres, about this. She told me not to eat, weird apples handed to me by, back when Snow White did. We saw what happened there.
It was an isolated incident. Nobody saw anything that was really going on.
I have to tell you, love is blind, and I do need to have a new summer home for 6 months.
Tagging out, Jess. I do need to tell you, love is blind. And I need a new summer home for 6 months.
I can see that you're very serious about this. And are you talking summer like Upper Peninsula? Are you talking summer like Bahamas or St. Croix?
I'm talking summer like Bahamas or St. Croix, where it never ends. 6 months, 6 years.
Oh. And I could get that part-time job as a bartender, and we could make up dances and things and just have all of these amazing experiences with the other people that feel that summer is exactly the way you view summer.
Summer is never ending.
And the
Tag
tips are
out,
amazing.
Dave. Summer is never end. It just won't end.
Welcome to Rapture.
It's just that simple. All right. Here we go. Back to our die. 11, Spoon River. This is for 4 players. And from the audience, what I will need is an event like a wedding, somewhere where a bunch of people would congregate or be involved. Just a simple event, nothing too complicated. And I need 4 players, please. Okay. Oh, one more. There you go. That's everybody but me. Cool. So how this works is we're going to get that event and we're going to hear stories from the people who were at the event, who will tell us exactly what went down. We have here a birthday party. So birthday party is your suggestion.
I heard a sound, discordant sound. It reminded me of that terrible band played at that birthday party for my nephew, Mikey. I mean, they were terrible with the rock and roll. People were mosh pitting and bashing into each other. I just don't understand the way these youngsters celebrate things.
As a triangle player in a rock and roll band, yeah, I know that pretty much my performance is going to be limited, and I just have the one triangle, so that's just one sound. But I never would have thought just that one sound would have set people off like that. I mean, some days I feel like Springsteen, other days I just don't.
So, I mean, I've been doing the valet gig for a while now. I've never had to valet a child's birthday party before. I mean, this thing was like next level. The class of guests at a birthday party for this. I mean, I was parking some really nice cars for this, man, and I mean, I got to chat up with the band a little bit, like a legit band, you know, not like a DJ with an iPad or something. I mean, they had a live band. The birthday party. My best birthday party was at McDonald's Play Place.
Of course, my sister has to outdo me. Okay, yeah. So my son's birthday, I get a bounce house. Oh no. Next level, she needs to get a rock band, valet parking. I mean, come on, Jen. Is it really? Really? He's turning 5. 5. Do you need a Metallica death band with a triangle player for a 5-year-old birthday? I mean, so over the top, so over the top.
My wife, Jen, says, we've got to be over the top this time. I got to do better than my sister. So like I said, we hired this heavy metal band. It turns out it's just a guy with a big triangle. And when he's not just tinging the triangle, claiming, I am a live rock band, I am a live rock, he's parking the cars, you know, the G.I. Joe and the Barbie mobile that these 5-year-olds are driving up from the lawn, and he's trying to get tips from these kids. And he's getting a little heavy.
It was incredible. I mean, these nosy little kids, it's like, is it a triangle? Yes. Is it a very large triangle? Yes. Will it hurt if it fell on you? Yes. But that should be my primary focus. I mean, I'm not trying to like be these little kids valets or anything like that. And my God, the requests, they want the wipers on the bus to swish, swish, swish. Where's the triangle in that? And then I suggest something maybe a little bit more, I don't know, adult or grown up, because the kids are going to grow up eventually. And then the little kid drove his little G.I. Joe mobile right into my leg as I was carrying a 75-pound bass triangle. Whoa, that was it. It's gonna be my music from now on.
So when I said that I was chatting with the band, I mean, like, he's like one guy, but like, he's like, please refer to me as the band. Cause like he says like my instrument is, the sound that I can create is like you are hearing a symphony all within these three sides. And I'm like, that's really cool, I guess, man. I mean, I've seen some of those one-man band guys, but they usually have other instruments attached to their body. But this was like just a big triangle. And then this guy, the kids start coming up to him saying, park my car, park my car. And I'm like, hello, actual valet here. What makes you think guy with giant triangle gonna park your little Hot Wheels, man?
I mean, my sister, of course, she just always has to outdo me. I mean, I've started Googling party planners because next year, I'm telling you, I need better than a rock band, better than a triangle man, better than valet parking. I'm going to need fireworks, explosions. I don't know what I'm going to need, but I've got to win these kids over. And
I'm
So I
about
saw
to
the
fire
drama
this
on the
triangle
mom's-
player when all of a sudden he pulls out the pyrotechnics. So he's literally parking the Barbie cars, blowing off fireworks, playing the triangle, and the kids are mesmerized and eating pizza. And it's the best party ever. And then the
And I
ponies.
hear all these screams, Roman candles, Roman candles. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's Roman candles. I thought it was Roman candles forever. And I'm like getting schooled on my own pyrotechnics. Oh
And
my
I'm like,
gosh, it's like
not insured for this. I mean, like, it's big enough responsibility to park someone's cars without like flames shooting everywhere.
and I figure
Next
any
year, I'm
3-year-old can
getting-
get a match
I'm getting
started.
an airplane and I'm flying all the kids to Disney. I'm going to do it. I'm going to ballet park a plane. That's what I'm going to do next year. Oh,
I
nice.
dressed so smartly for this, and now I'm singed everywhere. There's smoke billowing off of me. This is
And
a
the
nightmare.
ballet was on fire.
And I just thought, like, oh my gosh, there's just, I mean, it's madness. Everybody's screaming all at once.
So next year, we're
Hey,
all going to wear
it's like,
fireproof
Oh
suits.
my gosh, like,
I started
can't
paying
have
kids to
a
like
chill
my
out
kid
time,
better.
man.
We're going to
I didn't
stop,
expect
drop, and roll.
the triangle coming here like
You
this.
got any more
This is
We're
requests?
going to use extinguishers, and we're going to do all kinds of tactics.
It was chaos. Excellent. Awesome. All right. We're going to roll the die, get on to our next game. All right. Here we go. No, the die went away. 2 superheroes. This is for 4 of us. So what's going to happen from the audience? I need a crisis and I need the name of a superhero who does not exist. Let it be wild and out there, but family friendly. Yeah. And what's going to happen is that superhero is going to come out and talk about the crisis, and then more will happen after that. You've probably seen it played before. So we're waiting for the audience for a crisis. And this is actually, there's only 5 of us here today, so we can play all 5 of us. The crisis is that there is no butter. There is no butter. And we're waiting for a superhero name that, Tracy, you are Captain Toenail.
Captain Toenail.
Captain
There you
Toenail.
are.
And the crisis again was
No butter.
no butter. Thank you. Just another day here in the toenail cave. Let me just dig through my nail files here and see what's been going on in the world. Whoa, what's this here? My goodness, it says that all the butter in the world has disappeared. I can't believe it. this will just not do. I mean, I use butter to help me with my terrible boils. It's soothing on the foot. Oh, won't someone help me?
Hey, Captain Toenail, how's the boils?
Oh, you know, they've been better. And also my children are doing well. But
Oh,
thank
excellent.
goodness you are doing the work of my fellow hero, Mistress Chrysalis.
Well, I'll be right back and then I'll do the work.
Oh my goodness. She's got she's reemerged more beautiful than ever. How do
Well,
you do it?
With the boils and your kids, obviously there's more to it than that. What are we? what are we
There's no
looking-
more butter in the
What?
world.
No more butter. But I'm a butterfly.
Oh no. You can't just be a regular fly. They're disgusting.
They are. We need more heads on this one.
Ugh.
I understand there's trouble.
Yes, there is, Mr. Very, very, very serious.
Yeah, I took it that way. Jovialness and crime just don't mix. It's kind of like, butter and water.
It's funny you should mention that. There is
Not
no
funny,
butter.
serious.
I'm sorry. Serious that you mentioned that.
There's no
The
butter.
wings flapping. Is it somehow bringing the scent of the butter? Maybe we could find some. Maybe you could fly up high to see if there's any butter out there.
Hmm.
It's a terrible idea.
Yo, supers, what's up?
Oh, what's happening? Thanks for joining the squad.
Introduce us to your friend.
You're welcome.
Oh, clearly. That's Bandana Hippie.
Bandana Hippie,
Oh.
I've heard of you.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just chilling out. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe if you took a break from giving your dog water out of your recycled water bottle, maybe you could put a little head on this. We've lost the butter.
No butter.
It's making me a simple fly and not the beautiful, beautiful butterfly that I am.
And that's no laughing matter.
What's this world coming to? No butter.
Who's
What's
that? I
that?
see.
Crispy toast man.
So I was doing something, but I'm now perfectly done.
Oh.
So I have a sense. I mean, the scent.
Hmm.
I feel like I can smell the butter.
I'm glad you're
Ooh.
not smelling toast. That would mean that you might be having a stroke.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'm having a stroke of luck.
Oh.
And I'm
Oh.
smelling my toes. They smell marvelous thanks to Dr. Scholl's foot powder.
That's
However-
really great.
I think that the butter is all under Captain's toenail.
What? That would be ridiculous if it was right here. Oh my! It is. It's all right underneath my toenail. Oh.
Well, nobody's going to want it now.
Ugh.
No, I don't think so.
I'll take some.
Regardless of my facial expression, I'm ecstatic that we've solved some of this.
I'm
Crispy
sure
toast
there's a
man.
way to purify my toe butter.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Crispy Toast Man.
My pleasure, profuse acknowledgement person.
I mean, it's not my name, but I'll take it. Thank you.
Captain Toenail has already been introduced, but I'm sure you have somewhere to be, Crispy Toast Man.
Yes, I now that I've located the scent of the butter,
Oh,
I
here.
believe I have to go make a speech at a wedding.
Oh,
Oh,
That
serious
toast
stuff.
man. He's so crispy. I really dig him.
Yeah, you dig a lot of stuff there, hippie bandana woman.
Yeah. My dog's getting thirsty. I got to go find my recycled water bottle and give him a little bit of water. See y'all.
Yeah, good. Yeah. See you later, hippie bandana woman. Oh God. Yeah, I should probably be going too. I think I hear some energy in a room and I walk into it and somehow I seem to suck it all out of there. Hi, everybody. Oh, did you hear about Bob? Oh,
You know, this is making me think. It's making me think about the becoming of the world, right? What happens if I go back in the chrysalis? I'm gonna find out.
We'll all find out together. Oh, another day saved, thanks to my super friends and all this butter that's right underneath my giant toe. My goodness. Oh,
oh.
I'm sure it's fine though. Thanks, everyone.
Good superheroes. And we are at the time of the night where we will play a guessing game. So let us change dice. Oh, I suppose I should be showing you what I'm doing. There we go. We're changing dice over to our 4-sided die and giving it a roll. And we're going to play returns. Returns. And that will be, let's do 2 guessers just to speed it up a little bit.
Ooh.
So everybody back on stage and let's talk this out. From the audience, while we're talking about this, I need objects, regular basic household objects, everyday objects, maybe outside of the home, something you find in your garage, something you find at a supermarket, something you find in your home. Throw those out there. And then separately, not together with the objects, I need some descriptors, interesting descriptors, like maybe it sings, or maybe it was owned by Morgan Fairchild, something like that. Just throw out those ideas. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 guessers who want to be our guessers. All right, we got Cassie and we got Tracy. And what's going to happen is I'm going to put them in a waiting room in a moment here. And we'll talk about what we've chosen for their objects that they are returning at the store. Who's going to be our store clerk? All right, we've got Alfred as the store clerk, backed up if necessary by me and Dave. Alfred will be giving clues to our customers who are returning their objects one by one and helping them to understand what it is that they're actually returning. So, and those clues are going to start off a little bit pulled back and general, and they'll get more and more drilled down as we go along. The rest of us will kind of do a little bit of light applause if it's close, and big applause if you did hear me clap, right? You could hear that. Or was there suppression? I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out later. So what do we have here? First, we have a waiting room. So I'm going to put Cassie in the waiting room and Tracy in the waiting room. They're gone. We can talk about them. All right. So the first item is going to be a spoon that comes when you call its name. A spoon that comes when you call its name, and whoever comes in first will have that item. And the second item is going to be a blender that can tap dance. Spoon that comes when you call its name, and a blender that can tap dance. So again, we're going to do the applause, help them out. If Alfred is kind of floundering a little bit, or even if we just have a good idea and feel like being out here, we'll come in and help. But we're going to get off the stage, Dave and I, and let Alfred set up shop, and then here they come back.
Hi, may I help you?
Yeah, sorry to I hate doing this, but
Come on up.
I gotta
It's your turn.
return this. I'm sorry, it's not working out.
I mean, you know how to use it, right? It's just really simple.
Look like some kind of buffoon. I mean, of course, I know how to use it. It's
And-
just
Did you lose it at some point?
I mean, yeah, it's hard to keep track of, and that was a part of the problem of it doesn't fit my lifestyle.
It looks like it fit really well, actually. It looks like you
Mm.
and it kind of matched up perfectly.
Oh, well, I mean, thanks, I guess, but I mean, I just I don't know. It's one thing you get an idea in your head of what you'll look like when you're wearing it, and then you start seeing yourself in photographs, and it's like, that's not the look I want.
And so it just felt flat where you thought about it,
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. It just felt flat.
where you thought about it. Flat
Yeah.
where.
Yeah. I mean, and I know it's probably not something typically that one places on their body, right?
No, I mean, not even if you're up the river, you wouldn't put that on your potty.
Mhm. Yeah, I knew there was something that I had, this image in my head that was gonna look cool, and then I just look like a real buffoon. It should stay, in
Can
the
I offer you
home
some tea?
oh, I really appreciate that. This is a nice store.
Go ahead and I'll just leave it on the table for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what made me think that wearing a spoon was a good idea,
Oh,
but
I'm not sure you wore it. I see that you want to return a spoon,
yes,
but
yeah,
I'm
I do.
just not sure that you understand how it works.
No,
This is an
clearly.
Australian spoon.
Oh, of course.
So
I knew there was something outbacky about it,
yeah, it's here at IKEA. We're branching out
Oh,
from
you've moved into
Scandinavia.
Australian things.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. It's like that Eddie Murphy movie, where things just well, they just loop around, and next thing you know, you got it again.
yeah. Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, kind of. The spoon, it's a very specific and particular spoon,
Yeah, yeah. Well, and
isn't it?
it is. I think that's why I thought like maybe it could be wearable, because it looked like, it might be kind of like a nice accent piece, but I just thought like, gosh, a boomerang spoon just is not for my lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh,
It's
pardon me, pardon me. A rose by any other name is still. Oh, sorry. This is not the Return of Poems. Oh,
Mm,
never mind. Sorry.
so this spoon, it's got a handle, right?
of course.
What's the handle?
Oh,
Sorry, what's the handle?
Yeah, what is the handle of that spoon?
Oh, well, it's I mean, it's the part that you grip onto. This one was a little. It was
You
kind
ever
of
talk on
prickly.
one of those CB radios, where you're
Yes.
like breaker, what's your handle? Yeah, remember that?
Yes,
Remember that?
I do. Yeah, I do remember that. And this spoon's handle was a boomerang,
So
Lassie,
except that it wasn't.
Lassie,
Oops.
Lassie.
Oh my goodness. She's might try to help that person find their missing dog after I take care of this return here. It sounds like they lost their golden retriever.
kind of hang on. I hear my favorite song playing right here.
Oh,
I was lost, but I just can't live without you,
hmm.
baby.
Well, the handle. I did in fact lose the handle of the spoon at one point, and that was a big problem.
okay. So the knife is George, and
Mhm.
the fork is Frank. Well, that makes sense to me now. That's the way things are.
You ever see that movie where somebody got down with a peach?
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
What was
call
that
me
thing
by your
called
name.
again?
Call me by your name.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
if you wanted that movie again,
Hmm.
you would just tell the movie it should,
That movie should play
you
again.
know,
so
when
whenever I
you,
pick up this knife, that is George, and whenever I pick up this fork, it's Frank. It's really good that we did that and gave them that sort of handle.
Yes. Yeah. I wanted to give my spoon a name.
right, because you lost the spoon
I did.
and now you regret that. So,
I so do.
and the spoon could be returned
It
to
could
your
be.
person.
Yes.
You would simply,
Uh, if I,
Lassie.
it could be returned if it comes home with me.
it will, if you
Mhm.
could just,
Yeah.
Uh,
that movie
call it
Yes.
by,
by its name.
that's right. Yes, here
Oh,
you go.
Oh,
I'll accept that
yeah.
return. Thank you.
great. Thank you. Not sure what just happened. Bye.
You got a refund, which is rare here at Walmart. Hello, ma'am.
Thought it was IKEA.
Well, it's Walkia now. There's a lot of mergers going on. Hello, how may I help you?
Well, I'm here to return this. I'm kind of nervous after seeing
Yeah,
what
you seem a
happened.
little mixed up.
Yeah, I am a little mixed up, but I'd like to bring this back. It didn't seem to work too well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand. You seemed a little scrambled when you bought it, right?
Scrambled when I bought it or scrambled when I'm bringing it back.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't, we got off on a wrong foot. I want this return to go smoothie.
Yeah, yeah, I do too. This carton of eggs, I didn't, it wasn't really exactly what I needed, you know?
You and I don't seem to be getting off on the right foot. It's almost like we're water and oil here. I think we should try to collaborate, huh? You and me together, you know?
Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in my blender
Yeah, the blender that you're trying to return
that
here.
I'm trying to return. Yeah.
Um, could you stop looking at me that way? I just don't respond well to a stare.
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I'm trying to blink. I said blink, blink.
On set, Gene Kelly was so mean to Debbie Reynolds. I mean, she couldn't help it. She was doing the best she could.
Yeah.
You look like you need a drink. You want a beer? We've got a whole bunch here on draft.
Oh, I'd love a draft beer. Yeah, that'd really help.
Yeah,
My blender that plays taps.
I'm just waiting here. I'd like to return something too. So my foot is just,
Tapping away.
easy, okay? Just because you have the boogie fever doesn't mean you get to cut in line.
you know, you didn't have to say what I have.
When you're blue and you don't know what to do, and you're the go-to where fashion fits.
Put on the Ritz. Is that putting on the Ritz? That's my blender. It's on the Fritz. No,
You want to
Wait.
return the blender, and we heard that song for our fallen, but I feel like it's a little dirty, you know? The blender.
How do you make a Kleenex dance? You put a little boogie in it.
Yeah, I feel like I just gotta, when I plug my blender in, it plays the taps, does a dance like a little boogie fever.
Yeah, you're almost able to get the return. So we got the blender, and then what was the thing that it was wrong with it?
It was dancing, dance fever, boogie nights on the head,
Oh,
tapping
jeez.
on the shoulder.
Oh, the beer?
Tap, tap, tapping.
Yeah, it was tap, tap, tapping.
Yeah. Tap
Yeah,
dancing,
to the music.
tapping to the music, to the beat.
Tapping to the beat to entertain the folks.
Yeah, but I just didn't need entertaining. I just wanted to make a smoothie.
Oh,
Because the blender was cutting in.
Cutting in, yes.
As a
Tapping on the
lady,
shoulders. The blender was just stepping on my toes and taking over.
Right, during a session of
Dancing.
right. So it was dancing. Does it want another beer? It's on
Tap,
draft, but
tap.
right. So
oh, there's lots of them out there. There's like the waltz. There's like the a samba or something like the cha-cha. And there's other kinds of dances too. I mean, there's other kinds of dances that you could, do.
but this blender was doing
Dun, dun, dun.
Tap dancing.
that's right. As you were
Yeah.
We got there.
Woo!
All right. We are going to do a line game, which means we're going over to our 12-sided die.
Wow.
11,
dozen
how's
sides.
business? So from the audience, what I'm going to need is a bunch of random words. So things like spatula or pineapple or avocado, but not those. So just throw out some words and then we'll take it from there. So everybody up on stage. This is called How's Business, and we're all going to be in different businesses because we're entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs sometimes have multiple businesses consecutively
Mhm.
reasons. So let's see what we got here. We have existential business. Existential. I'm in the existential business.
How's business?
How is business? I mean, really, how is business?
I'm in the existential business.
How is
How's
business?
How's business?
Well, I'm here.
I'm in the existential business.
How's business?
Every day's a crisis.
All right, we're switching over to goofy business.
I'm in the goofy business.
How's business?
Oh, gosh, not so bad. Not so bad at all.
I'm in the goofy business.
How's business?
How's business?
Well, it's kind of dead right now. I just slipped someone a Mickey.
Oh,
I'm in the goofy business.
How's business?
how's business?
How's
I
business?
don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid, but I feel like everybody's dogging me.
I'm in the goofy business.
How's business?
How's business?
Well, to keep things professional, I would prefer to be called by my real name, George Geef.
Obscure Tracy knowledge.
Ooh,
All right, we're going to skip over to cheese wheel.
I'm in the cheese wheel business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Gouda.
I'm in the cheese business. Cheese wheels business.
How's
How's
business?
Business.
Keeps me rolling like cheddar. Don't you think that I'm doing Swiss dirty? Don't you think I'm doing Swiss dirty?
I'm in the cheese wheel business.
How's
How's
business?
Business.
Business is great. I'm a whiz.
I'm in the cheese wheel business.
How's
How's
How's business?
I'm a whiz because it's great. Great.
I'm in the cheese wheel business.
How's business?
How's business?
You know, I'm still starting out. It's just a little baby bell.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna skip down to pumpkin business.
I'm in the pumpkin business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Patchy.
I'm in the pumpkin business.
How's
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 business?
business?
Business is good.
Uh,
In the pumpkin business.
How's business?
business?
How's business?
Well, pretty good. You know, a little bit in the evening, it turns into a carriage, but it'll come back at midnight.
I'm in the pumpkin business.
How's
Business.
business?
Business.
You know, I had the seeds of a good idea, but I'm just a shell of my former self.
Oh,
Skirt business. That is skirt with an I.
I'm in the skirt business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Well, I mean, it's not much of a business. It's kind of a mini business, really.
I'm in the skirt business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Well, I could set up an appointment with you. Let me just pencil you in. I'm in the
I'm-
skirt business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Uh, we had a stock slit.
I'm in the skirt business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Not so good. My funds are getting depleted.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna go to our die again and do another line game because that one was good, but we're way before we should stop. So everybody stay on. I'll just pin myself real quick here. All right.
That might hurt.
Spotlight for everyone. Okay, rolling our die. Number 6, CSI Pennsylvania. We love this one,
Ooh.
don't we? All right, now I need to figure out how to unspotlight myself. All right, okay, and then put my face back on. Hi. Okay, CSI Pennsylvania. Does everyone have their sunglasses?
Maybe.
You'll just have to pantomime it. Okay, so we're going to use some of those words that you gave us. And CSI Pennsylvania is just like CSI Miami, but it's in Pennsylvania because there's puns. It's exactly how it works. So we have keyboard.
So apparently he died of organ damage.
That is a keyboard.
Well, I guess the perp finally got the space he needed.
Yep. This guy, it's a mess. He got Control-Alt-Deleted.
Looks like this guy shouldn't have partnered with a feline. The cat played him.
He never saw the dump truck coming, and now he's B flat.
He does B flat. Next up, we've got sink. Sink.
His self-esteem was fine. Yeah. Now that he has no pulse, I guess. He's just circling the drain.
Guess this one's all washed up.
You
Call
know,
him Justin Timberlake because he used to be in sync.
you know, I have a pun to say about this, but I'm not going to fuss it.
I also have a pun like that, but I don't want to sink that low.
All right, we're moving on to flux capacitor.
Apparently, this guy died of unknown causes.
Sorry for your loss, but 88 miles an hour means not 87.
The guy got 86.
Looks like the 1.21 jig is up.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna call it there. We're early, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh
You
no.
can't come back from a Tracy joke.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, you did it. Are you happy now? You ended the show early.
Great Scott.
nice.
Great Scott, indeed. All right. So
We've been mocked.
everybody who's watching either now or later or now and later, I would love a now and later.
I would like that.
Just come on back every second and fourth Friday of every month to this channel. And if someone has sent you here, just look at the bar at the top and you'll find us again. Bookmark it or save it to your favorites, whatever type of browser you're using. And come on back every second and fourth Friday to watch us. Also, we are one of the house teams for Big Canvas. And if you're in the Omaha area, go to the Blackstone District and watch a show at Big Canvas. This weekend is the Fringe Festival, and there are a lot of shows at the Blackstone Theater where Big Canvas lives. So check that out. Check out the Fringe Festival, check out Blackstone Theater, check out Big Canvas, and come back and check us out because we're worth checking out. So I'm Jess.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Alfred.
I'm Dave.
I'm Cassie.
And we are Roll the Dice.